One day, a young explorer named Alexander went on an exciting journey on his yacht. He dreamed of adventure and new discoveries. But one unfortunate day, a thunderstorm struck his vessel and shattered his hopes. Alexander woke up on the sandy beach of an unknown uninhabited island, surrounded by dense tropical forest. His ship had been completely destroyed. He was left alone with himself, deprived of communication with the outside world, and with no hope of rescue. Alexander spent his first days trying to organize his life on the island. He found a small cave in the forest, which he decided to use as his shelter. Despite his unforeseen circumstances, he decided not to give up and somehow survive on the island. During the first year, Alexander explored the island and learned to survive. He found food, fresh water, started a fire, and learned to build primitive houses from wood. The young explorer managed to create a kind of routine and find pleasure in the local nature. Over time, Alexander learned the skills of fishing, building boats, and creating tools out of wood. He became a master at extracting resources and making the most of them. The island became his own cozy world where he felt part of nature. One day, after 10 years of living on the island, Alexander found an old radio station whose functionality had been restored with his experience. He caught a rescue signal and heard a human voice for the first time in a long time. Alexander was pleased and puzzled at the same time. He remembered his construction skills and came up with a plan to create an SOS signal to get the attention of the rescuers. With the skills he had accumulated while living on the island, Alexander was able to create a powerful signaling device that was able to receive rescuers. They tracked down the location of the signal, and a few days later, a ship arrived to rescue the man who had lived so long on this uninhabited island. Alexander, with a bouquet of balloons, presented the rescuers with a homemade gift he had made over the years. He was grateful for his rescue and for the life he had lived on the island Paradise Haven. Once back in civilization, Alexander never forgot his adventure on the island and always carried a bunch of keys made of wood as a reminder of his incredible journey.